Well, I guess I better get on here and start talking. Uh, since my buddy King's Advisors is fussing at me. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'm waiting for everything to catch up here. What's up, everybody? Good evening. It's late tonight. I might have made a mistake. Am I competing with the President of the United States right now? That's probably not a good thing. I hope everybody's doing good on this Thursday night. Look at right out of the gate. Donna is always first. Look at Donna. It says hail chat. Welcome to the Gentleman's Lounge, everyone. Donna, thank you for being the first. Doug is in the chat. Says ready for Link. Yeah, me too, man. It's been a week. It's been a crazy week at work. I'm exhausted. I took tomorrow off, and I'll tell you why in just a bit. Sean, good and faithful Sean, always in the chat, saying, Kings told us to tell you to fix the thing that you didn't fix that would allow him to raid your streams. I did fix it for King's Advisors, but he's got another channel, what, the King's Court or something like that? Is that what it is? That I don't have on there. So yeah, I need to fix that. Sorry, Kings. That's a big my bad. What's this I hear? King's Advisors, what's this I hear about you not knowing how to use the stairs? That's an embarrassing moment in my life, and I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't bring that up. And then King says, "Why don't you have memberships turned on?" I don't know what I'm doing. Is that a thing? I don't have stuff like for members only yet, or do I just turn it on regardless? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on. Tired. King's Advisors again says tired. Want to say congrats before we go to bed and drops a 50, dude. Boom! Finally fully monetized. Says King's Advisors. What are you doing, man? Wow. A big 5-0. Bro, you're too kind, man. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, King's Advisors. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Wow. Very generous. Big 5-0. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we finally got here. We did it. And you know what? It feels freaking great. And there's a lot of people to thank. There's a lot of people to thank. I did talk a lot about it on my last live stream because that's when it all happened. Kings and I went live on his channel talking about House of the Dragon, and he swore to me it was only going to go like an hour and a half tops. Yeah, we went like 2.5 to 3 hours, and here we go. So I had all that set up, and then I was gonna go live, and it was there. It happened like literally before, not too long before Kings and I went live, and man, big shout out to everybody. Kings, you're one of them. I talked about you, man. I appreciate you including me and helping me out, and always pushing me to keep going. So big shout out to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I know I got 6 different friends that can help. I mean, this is all like right out of the gate. I think Wiley Dave was even asking me, like, why don't you have memberships turned on? I'm like, dude, I just got it set up. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what does that even mean? Like, am I supposed to have all this special content for members, or I just set it up, or like I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. But it is what it is. What am I drinking? I've had a bit. Right now, because I took off tomorrow. So this is my Friday night. This is just a Coors Light. This is just Coors Light, fresh out of the keg. Had a little issue with my kegerator. I was working through getting it dialed in, and I got the taps working, and so yeah, I'm enjoying a Coors Light tonight. King says that's my share of the House of the Dragon streams. I appreciate that, buddy. If you don't know, King's Advisors, make sure you subscribe to his channel. He and I do a show every Monday where we talk about House of the Dragon, the new season, season 3 that's been out. We are big time Game of Thrones fans. Loved Game of Thrones, except for season 8. We kind of like House of the Dragon, except for this season, because yeah, he hates it. I'm enjoying it, so we kind of go back and forth. Both loved A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. So if you're interested in those kinds of things, check out, subscribe to King's Advisors. Check out his channel every Monday night. You'll see me and him there. We're going back and forth. He says, you gonna get a Miller keg for me when I come and visit? Miller is my jam. I like Miller Lite. But I am a people pleaser. I'm a gentleman. I am a guy that wants to make sure my guests are happy, and believe it or not, the guests I have prefer Coors Light. Now, when football season is underway and my birds are playing, the Miller Lite is the keg. That is what's in the kegerator, right? That's what's coming out the tap. But I got a 2-tap system, so right now I got the Coors Light and I got Yingling, and I've had to, because my issue with the kegerator, I had it overpressurized. Even though I had my regulator set at a certain PSI, the kegs were overpressurized, and still learning how to dial this thing in. So I had to test them both. Once I released all the pressure in the kegs and in the line, and then got it reset, I had to have a Yingling, make sure that tasted all right, make sure that wasn't too foamy. And then I had to have a Coors Light. And then I might have had 1 or 2 additional, just to make sure it wasn't like a mistake the first go around, and it was set. So we're good. We're dialed in. We're dialed in. This tastes, yeah, this tastes good. So what's everybody up to, man? The weekend is here. What do we got to talk about real quick? The first round is always on me here at the Gentleman's Lounge, so I got to throw that out there. Yes, we are monetized. Check out my last stream. Big shout out, big thanks to a bunch of people. Wicked Virtue right out of the gate, because she helped me get this channel started and really pushed me to do this and have that separate channel other than the main channel. The Capable Gentleman. Drunk 3PO, my brother, always pushing me to do stuff. And then, of course, several people, X-Wing, Beardo, all of G&G. I mean, and then you guys, of course. Man, you guys hanging out with me night after night. And we're looking to do more. I'm gaming during the week, like Mondays and Thursdays is when I'm just unwinding, right? That's what we're going to call it. But the weekends is when it gets really special. That's when I'm going to start going live from the workshop. We're working on the old Mustang. We're working on the Harley. And I am really trying to get something set up for this weekend. But I don't want it to be boring. I don't want it to be like me walking around the shop looking for parts. So I have to take some time to do all that stuff, right? Find all the parts, all the hardware, everything that I want to do while we're live. So I'm just not like wandering around the workshop looking for nuts and bolts and pieces and parts and all that stuff. So I took tomorrow off. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to gather some things and hopefully get some stuff ready. And stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Carve out some time, because I'm hoping that this weekend we go live from the workshop and I get parts of that bike back together and I actually hook up a battery and test all that wiring work that we did the last time we went live. So that's big, because if we can get that squared away, the next phase in that project is putting on the new carburetor, throttle cables, and then firing that bad boy up, because then she'll be ready. She'll be ready to ride. And then we can these little chrome pieces and details and all that stuff on the bike, and that's what gets fun. So yeah, I gotta look for some hardware and some parts and make sure all uh, that's straightened out. So be ready. Be ready. Make sure you subscribe. Don't miss out, because this is going to be a lot of fun. And then from there, we're going to move on the Mustang. And I'm talking to like body work. I'm talking welding, plasma cutting. I mean, I got all sorts of stuff going on with that before we even get to the engine. So this is like a whole big, intense project. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, make sure you're following me. What else we got going on? Oh, man. I mean, so much stuff going on in current events. We got the World Cup. Did y'all see Argentina pull that out? Man, Europe, not going to lie, I was kind of pulling for Europe because Argentina, Europe was the underdogs, and Lionel Messi for Argentina. I know a lot of people were pulling for them, just whatever, but I like the underdog. I like the underdog. What can I say? And they had it. I mean, it was like an hour of nothing. It was just back and forth, no score. And then the last like 20 minutes got so intense. And Europe scored. And then not too long after that, Argentina came back and tied it up. And then shortly after that, they took the lead. And I'm like, man, forget it. It's over. And yeah, Argentina went on to win. So we've got who they play. Argentina plays. Who they play in the finals? Man, I forgot. It's gonna be Europe against what? France for the third place, and then Argentina and I forgot. Somebody's gonna remind me. Shoot, what else we got going on? Man. Chuck Schumer. Y'all hear about this? Seriously, y'all hear about Chuck Schumer? Did you hear it? How about that? Did you hear Chuck Schumer? He's trying to address the politicians, the Senate, or whatever, and he lets one rip. I mean, these are who we have. These are the people we've got in politics, man. I'm just going to keep it real. Old people, they can't hold it. It just leaves their body, right? Old people and it's gross. I don't know how to address it, how to explain it, but when old people let it out, it's foul. It's just nasty. And that's why we need term limits. Okay? For that alone should be enough for term limits. I just want to be real. Wiley Dave is in the chat over on Kick. Wiley Dave. I have to address Wiley Dave. Wiley Dave sent me something. I gotta share it. I hope he doesn't mind. But I gotta share it. Hold on a second. Can you see it back here? Can you see this right here? Hold on, I'm gonna slide away. Look at this right here. Right there. If I pick it up, it might fall apart. Hold on a second. He knows I love Jaws, right? Jaws is, I mean, it's iconic. Look at this thing, man. We got the shark here. He's all like into the cage. We've got the barrels not for three, Kent. Look at that. Yeah, it came. He says the other head. He's over on Kick. He says the other head is the Jaws 2 display. So Jaws 1, Jaws 2. This is the Jaws 1 head. Jaws 2, he got he got burned, right? Because in the scene, the lady in the boat dumps gasoline all over the shark's head, and then she shoots a flare gun at it, and it burns it. So he's got half of his head here all burned up. So you can pop this shark head off and put the Jaws 2 head on. And then there's the electrical wire that you can put in the mouth. All these little pieces. Ben Gardner's head. The in the first Jaws, the rowboat, the rower, the guy checking on the kids, and he's like, you guys okay over there? Like, he falls into the water and get like his leg bit off. So there's his leg. The two guys who use the wives' holiday roast. There's a big roast with a hook in it, so there's that. And then Alex Kintner's raft. So you can like display this however you want. I just decided to put the scuba tank in there, right? Smile, you son of a, right? But that's awesome. I love it. Wiley Dave, big shout out. Thank you so much. I'm putting this back here on the display back here. Oh. That thing is awesome. I love it. I love it. Big shout out, Wiley Dave. Thank you so much for sending that. Pick that up at my P.O. box. What day was that? Like 2 days ago, I think. All right, Wednesday, something like that. I picked that up, man. That was awesome. Yeah. Additionally, he sent two figures. I got Quint and Hooper in the wetsuit. Man, I could put a whole Jaws. I love Jaws, man. Jaws is awesome. Jaws is awesome. Big shout out, Wiley Dave. Thank you. And look, Tugsy! Look at Tugsy. Boom, right there with the 1-0. Happy monetization. Love you. I love you too. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Tugs too. I talked about her at the last stream. Just so supportive, so positive, always encouraging me, always sending people my way. Man, Tugs is special. She's very special. If you all are here from her, thank you so much, Tugs. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the 10, the big 1-0. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate that. And this channel, welcome to the Gentleman's Lounge. Be sure to subscribe. We got a little different, not just gaming. You're going to see me out doing some other stuff. I don't even know how to categorize it. What do I say? Other? Like manly stuff. I'll be out in the workshop. If you're new here, I'm a guy. I'm restoring a 1967 Mustang. I'm going to be live streaming that. I'm restoring a 1972 Harley Davidson Electra Glide with the shovel head motor on it. I'm going to live stream that. And then I'm here gaming, just hanging out, chatting, playing, whatever. You know, just letting off steam, just chatting. So we're live streaming that. But yeah, this is kind of different. Welcome to the Gentleman's Lounge. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. And then don't forget my other platforms as well. The main channel, The Capable Gentleman, and then also Capable Gen over on X and Instagram. Tugsy, thank you so much. Miss you. Hope everything's going well. I can't wait to meet up and hang out soon. And then what else do we got? Cajun Corey dropping a big 5. What do you call an army of babies? Infantry. I love it. Congrats on monetized. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Good to hear from you. It's long overdue. We've been working at this for a while. We finally got it. And it's it's something that like I needed to do more. I needed to stream more. And it was just it was challenging, but we got it. We got it. Wiley Dave over on Kick says, "Hail Corey." I don't know, Corey, you're on YouTube, so I want to make sure you heard that. Wiley Dave over on Kick. But yeah, big shout out to Tugs. Thank you so much for all the support and everything all the encouragement you've given me for years. For years. She's been a very special part of my life. So big shout out there. Thank you. Um, all right. What else we got? So we talked about Chuck Schumer. Talked about the World Cup. Let's talk Halloween Horror Nights. Y'all know Halloween Horror Nights is a big deal for me. I'm there every year. And they're doing something I'm not too happy with. Don't Tug says she's gonna cry. Don't do that. Don't cry. You know who you are. You know who you are to me. It's all good. It's all good. I just appreciate you. I just want you to know that. You know, Tug's so I'm over in yes, Cajun Corey. We talked about Schumer. Schumer letting it rip on the floor. But I celebrated a birthday back in January. You know, Tugs flew all the way from Texas to come celebrate my birthday. How about that, man? That's a friend. And I couldn't believe it. When I told her about it, she's like, I'm coming. I'm like, what? Really? She's like, yep, absolutely. So that was awesome. That means a lot. What were you talking? Oh, Halloween Horror Nights. So, yeah, I get the frequent fear, right? The like season pass for the Halloween Horror Nights event because I want to go all the time. Depending on the year, I'll get the one that's like you can go Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Every day but Saturday, because Saturday's their busiest day of the week. You can go, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll do all that. Or sometimes I'll get the big package where you can go anytime, and I'm all in with that. It just depends what I have going on that year. But anyway, I do the frequent fear pass because I want to go a lot. This year, Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios decided to not sell express passes for those frequent fear passes. Because I would get the frequent fear and then add on the express pass. Because if you've gone to Halloween Horror Nights, you know if you want to hit all the houses that night, you're not doing it unless you have the express pass. So for whatever reason, I'm sure it's money, they decided we're not selling the express pass to add on to the frequent fear passes. And they, I think, are getting a lot of flack for it. They're getting some pushback. So we'll see what happens. I'm a little disappointed in Universal for doing that. I'm like, come on, man. The frequent fear, it's like your locals. Give them a break. But I guess people have been complaining that there's so many express passes that the express pass line, you're waiting forever to get through the house there. So, I hate buying an express pass and waiting forever, or at least it feels like forever, but it still beats that main line, the standby line. So I don't know. I'm disappointed in that. I like the express pass for the frequent fear. But we'll see what happens. So you can still get it, I think, but you have to buy the express pass for the day that you intend on going. So it's now an individual day type pass. The problem is they sell out of those express passes. So if you wake up one day and go, you know what, I feel like going to Halloween Horror Nights tonight because I got the frequent fear pass, they may not have express passes available. So you might be out of luck, which kind of stinks. But what are you going to do? So I talked a little bit about what I got going on this weekend. What do you guys have going on this weekend? Any plans? I want to hear about it. And I'm going to tell you why. I think I may have talked about this in my last stream, but I want to leave the first round with this. Hold on, before I get that, Mark says, "Are you going to see the Odyssey?" I'm gonna be real. I have no interest in seeing the Odyssey. I have no interest in seeing it. Um, I had no interest in seeing Supergirl. I know they're two totally different movies, but I'm these movies that are coming out and I hear about them, not interested. You know what I am interested in? And if Kings is still here, I need to reply to his tweet X whatever. Uh Hold on. What's it called? I Play Rocky? It's the Sylvester Stallone movie about him getting Rocky off the ground. I think it's I Play Rocky. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I may be wrong on that, but it's the Stallone film. That movie that talks about him riding Rocky and getting backing for it, and then him also like insisting on him acting in the film. And I was like thinking about this, like what I was concerned was that we're gonna get some Rocky impressionist, right, to play Rocky, and he's just gonna go, "Hey, yo," doing that kind of stuff. But when I took a minute and really thought it through, you're not getting somebody playing Rocky. It's not like somebody's playing the character Rocky again. Because no one has ever played Rocky except Stallone, right? You know I'm a Bond guy. There have been 5, 6 Bonds, only one Rocky. If that character wants to stay alive and keep going, somebody else is going to have to put the gloves on, so to speak, and play Rocky. Does that happen? I don't know. But this movie is not somebody playing Rocky. It's somebody playing Stallone who played Rocky. So you're not getting a Rocky impressionist, you're getting a Stallone impressionist who's playing Rocky. It's kind of weird when you really think of it along those lines. It's kind of weird. Wally Dave over on Kick says Jay reacted to that trailer. I didn't get his take. I didn't see it. So share with me, what was his take? I'm actually excited for it. I kind of like the little clip that I saw. I'm looking forward to it. So far. So I got a guy playing Stallone playing Rocky. So that's a tough gig. That's a tough gig. There's all sorts of actors and stuff doing impressions of people, right? And mimicking and copying, but now you got to mimic and copy the actor who's acting as an iconic character, right? A character that has not been able to disappear and hopefully will never be able to disappear. You're never going to have to resurrect this character. And he's made such an impact and still making impacts, right? That clip of him talking to his son, like, I'm going to tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows, right? And he's talking to his kid outside in the street. That clip, that's iconic. That's one of the best written segments in cinema history. It pulls on everybody's heart. It doesn't matter where you are. Nobody his heart is life. That everybody has faced that, where life has knocked them down. So this character is going to live forever, right? And no one has been able to play this character again. There's been no remakes, no reboots, no nothing. We've had multiple Supermans. multiple Batmans, multiple James Bonds, one Rocky for now. So I'm curious to see where it goes. But no, I guess your question to get to the, am I going to see the Odyssey? No, no real interest in seeing the Odyssey. I'll wait for stream. I'll see what it's all about. Same thing with Supergirl. I'll wait for stream, which is right around the corner. I don't know why they can't get that stuff right. I mean, it's not that hard. I just don't think it's that hard. I feel like as soon as you start pushing an agenda, you've lost it. Now you've made it hard. Just write a good story, okay? Just write a good story. Forget your agenda. It's not all about that. People are sick of that. They're tired of it. Just write a good story. Make a good film. Believe what you want, feel what you want, but when it comes to doing that kind of stuff, just make a good film. Cage and Corey, they can get it right, but they don't want to. They want to do it their way. I agree. And their way is usually pushing some sort of agenda, right? They want to slide it in there. Sometimes they try to get creative and they focus so much on the creativity of pushing their agenda in the story or the subplot or anything that they lost focus of the root of the character. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's sad to me because these movies, these type of things would just be so fun and exciting. Now it's garbage. It's garbage. And the other thing is they don't want to take accountability. They don't want to own it. We're wrapping up the first round, right? We're going to get to Zelda. But I'm going to say this. To me as a man, as a gentleman, the best thing you can do is own up. Take accountability for your actions. If it doesn't work, hey, you know what? I tried that, didn't work. That's on me. You screw up, own it. I didn't do that right. I'm going to do better. This Hollywood crap, these people in Hollywood, they want to blame everybody else but themselves. Right? Something doesn't work. Oh, it's because, there's people that, they're bigots, they're racist, they don't like women, or they just want to see a male in the role. It's stupid stuff like that. No, it's because you made a crappy film. That's why nobody came to see it. That's why nobody came to see it. It has nothing to do with any of that. You made a lousy film. Supergirl bombed. It's trash. Well, it's because men don't want to see a woman in a leading role. Are you kidding me? This garbage. It's garbage. I have no issue with women in leading roles. I can go down a list. Right? We can go down a list. One of my favorite franchises, Aliens. Ripley, Sigourney Weaver. Anti-gun. That's who she is. She talked about doing Aliens like, well, I have to talk to the director because I'm anti-gun. And he was like, did you read the script? And she's went to the range and started shooting up stuff. And she was like, this is awesome. But she's anti-gun. Okay, just because you shoot guns doesn't make you a monster. All right, but they, they worked in the flamethrower because the flamethrower is okay as long as there's no bullets, you know. But still, her character was awesome. Her character is awesome. I liked Supergirl. Just get a good story. I like Wonder Woman. The first Wonder Woman with Gal Gadot was awesome. Second, I don't know. Princess Leia, leading female. Sarah Connor, another great franchise. Terminator. Come on. Sarah Connor was awesome. Look who she was. Look how that story turned her into just a beast, right? She was a waitress at some diner. And they grabbed hold of her and like, no, you're going to be the mom of... Well, okay, let me go down that path. She's going to do something that no man can do. She's going to be a mother. She's going to be a mother of the guy that's going to change the world. Right? In an apocalyptic-like story. No man can do that. Right? No man can be a mother. So Sarah Connor, they made her the mom, and then she had to learn all this stuff so she could teach her son, and she became a force. Then we have Terminator 2. Awesome movie. Anyway. Yeah, cinema lost touch. Hollywood's they've lost it. I don't know what they're doing now. They need to stop pushing agendas and just make good films. Write good stories, good films. That's my opinion. I may have touched on this last week, but again, we're wrapping up first round. I can't remember if I talked about this or not, but this has just been so heavy on my heart. There are two kinds of people in the world. There are talkers or dreamers, and there are doers. And I'm going to encourage all of you to be a doer, because that's the better option. You can talk about doing stuff, dream about doing stuff all day long, but if you don't actually do it, you're not going anywhere. Be a doer. Be a doer. All right. On that note, let's see if we can get Link fired up here. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I have been having like HDMI issues, and I think let's see. I think it's because I put the HDMI in a splitter from my PlayStation and Switch into a HDMI splitter, and I think that's been like hiccuping for whatever reason and causing me to lose the connection briefly. It kind of refreshes and comes back. So now I've hooked up the Switch directly to the capture card, so we'll see if it does that again tonight. If it does it again tonight, then it's my capture card, not the splitter, but I'm hoping it's that splitter, and we'll figure it out. So we finished A Link to the Past. We didn't finish it. Sorry. Let me back up. We started A Link to the Past, and we finished the first dungeon. And so now we're going to move on from there. So we didn't get very far. We just kind of loaded up on some heart containers and things like that. And finished the first dungeon, got like the pendants or whatever. So, all right, here we go. Let's bring this in. And you tell me. There's Doug. I know you've been waiting for it. Doug's like, I'm ready for Link. Where's Link? Bring in Link. Doug's like, can you quit talking and just get to Link? All right. We're doing it, Doug. We're doing it. And I do have a walkthrough because I'll be all over the place, and I don't want to do that. And then here we go. Mark of Reality for a big 1-0. These superhero movies used to be big events. People would dress up and pack theaters, but they destroyed it. Also, nobody's against female leads. I love Gal Gadot in a tinfoil bikini. Absolutely. Amen. 100%. Hit the nail on the head. You hit it out of the park, Mark. That is what's up. These superhero movies were something so incredible. Back when I was a kid, I remember lines like wrapped around the theater for people wanting to go see these kinds of movies. And now it's just like, maybe later. I'll wait for stream. It's not worth it. The best reboot, it's not even a reboot. But Top Gun Maverick, to me, is still the one film that they did right. All right, Cajun Corey, thank you for hanging out for a bit. Cajun Corey says he's off to bed. All right, appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. But Top Gun Maverick was one that they they lighting in a bottle with Top Gun, and they're like, how do we continue this on? And they did Maverick, and it was beautiful. It was perfect. They did everything right. I don't know what they're doing now. I don't know. There's Wiley Dave over on YouTube now. He's over on YouTube and he's over on Kick. Let's go. All right, so we got the Pendant of Courage. First stop is we gotta find Sahasrahala. Sahasrahala within the Eastern Palace compound. Small hut just west of the Eastern Palace. So we're looking for a small hut. Just west. West is left. I'm gonna jump down here. I don't see any hut. I love these Zelda games. Then they got, oh, there's a hut. Then they got complex. They got difficult. All right. There's Sasrahala. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you more of the legend. 3 of the 4 generations ago. Oh, wait. Wow, I read that too fast. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These Knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. There's a lot of math here. 3 people with 7 wise men and a bunch of pendants. I don't know what's going on. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see Gent. I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. There we go. He gives you the Pegasus shoes. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. Hold the A button for a short time. A, okay. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Get it. East side of Lake Hylia. All right, what else we got here? Hearts, hearts, hearts. What's in there? Nothing. So that means there's my dash attack. Oh, excuse me. My dash attack is the beer. Yeah, Doug, I got no shame. I use a walkthrough. All right, there's a cracked wall within the hut. For these particular types of cracked walls, Link can either blow them up with a bomb or dash into them with his shoes. Oh, so now I can blow up walls with my shoes. I mean, with the running dash attack. All right. So I can go to the map, and it says he's marked the map. The 2 remaining pendants. All right, I need to get those. Pendant of Power is located within the Desert Palace at the southwest corner. However, Link will first need to acquire the Book of Mudora to enter the palace. So I think I remember where that is. It's back in that town. That thing's gonna come alive if I get near it. I'm trying not to touch them things. And there was a... I think I remember this. There was a library. Man, I hate when I get stuck. I'm 2 hearts down now. There was a library with a book on the top shelf. And I think now you can, like, dash that and it'll knock the book off. So let's head back to... Head back to the town somewhere. I need hearts, though. Oh, man, I can't go that way. There's a bit of a heart. Ooh! I don't know why I'm not using my tools. I died? It didn't even beep at me. There we go. That's one thing about the Switch. I can just back up real quick, especially if I do something stupid. Oh, I need hearts. I'll get hearts in town. No! Criminal. Alright, where's this library at? Somewhere in here is a library. Hi, Jen. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'll tell you an interesting story. There's a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it is hard to find. The treasure of Zora can turn people into fish. Ha ha ha. I'd love to see that. Alright, I'll pass. I'm sure that's part of the adventure. I can't remember. Mumble, mumble. Oh yeah, that's the old man whose son is lost. There's another heart. Where's the... No, I don't need that. No, I don't need a chicken either. Somewhere there's the library. Where's the... No, that's the sick kid. but at least I got my hearts. Ooh. Is there a house outside of town? Ah, here it is. Because of the quill, I think that's the House of Books. Yeah. So if I do the dash, knocks the book off, then I love this. Da-na-na-na. You found the Book of Mudora. You can use it to read the ancient language of Hylia. Thanks. At this point, Link, my walkthrough. At this point, Link can journey directly to the Desert Palace to take on the next dungeon. However, there are several optional goodies to collect in the overworld. The first of which is all the way back by the sanctuary. Immediately to the west of the sanctuary, there is a higher ledge with a pile of rocks. Okay. All right, we got to get the goodies. So we're going to go back to the sanctuary. At least it speeds up the process, being able to run. Alright, where's that sanctuary at? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. This is the sanctuary, right? Yeah. Immediately to the west. Well, that's up there. Okay, so I gotta go back. Dun, 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 dun. Get rid of these people. Ooh, there's two of them. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Nope, didn't mean to do that either. Oh! Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, there we go. Alright. And then we head inside. Mark over on YouTube says, "Hail Lee in chat." What's up, Mark? How you doing? Welcome to the Gentleman's Lounge. We found a piece of heart. The next destination is at the south end of the overworld. Make your way over to Link's house, and from there head south to enter the Great Swamp. Where's my house at? It's been so long, I forgot. Oh, Link's house is right in the middle there. Okay, so I just need to go south. Dun, dun, dun. Those guys. Can I go this way? Maybe. There's a lot of people to fight here. Come on, come on, come on. We'll let them go. All right, that's my house. And it says to head south and enter the Great Swamp. Dun, 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 dun. Oof. Ooh. Alright, I think I'm in the Great Swamp. At the southern end, Link will find a building known as Swamp Ruins. Oh. Swamp. Ooh, this? Inside the swamp rooms, Link can push blocks out of the way to reach a treasure chest containing some bombs. If Link re-enters the ruins, the blocks reset, allowing him to progress to the next room. How do I push the... Oh, like this. Okay, so I got the bombs. And then... Now I need to... How do I do this here? I can do this. This. Now I can go in here. And then I pull the... Oh. Pull the right lever. Oh, I guessed right. Pull the right lever, causing the storm door to open, allowing water to flow. Exit the ruins. You'll find a piece of heart 6 outside. Okay. Piece of heart. Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. In addition to this, there's also a pair of fish. Strangely, Link can pick up one of these fish and bring it all the way to the bottle merchant in Kakariko village. I know I'm butchering these pronunciations. The merchant will reward Link by giving him some rupees, bombs, arrows, and a large magic jar. Additionally, Link can toss the fish into any deep water and get a red rupee out of it. All right, let's grab a fish. Get over here. There, I got it. Oh! This... Come here. Alright, let's get out of here. Now we gotta head back up to... How do I get back? I know. How do I get back up there? No, I didn't mean to throw him up there. Oh my gosh. Why did you take my sign? It says plain as day, just leave me alone. Ugh. Great, now he's following me. And I lost the fish too. So what, I gotta go back in there and... yeah, I gotta do this, this. Open that up. That's gonna be annoying. Alright, fish over here. Man. There. Oh, well, now I lost the thing. Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us. Oh, come on. This is terrible. I gotta figure out what's the fastest way to go. What's the fastest way to take that fish and get back to the... Get back to the town. Alright, I got the fish. Let's look at the map. Oh, okay. That's right. I came from Link's house. Dude, I gotta carry that fish forever. This better be worth it. No. Look out. No! Come on. Dude! Did I lose a fish? I lost the fish. That's aggravating. Gotta do this all over again. How do you lose the fish, man? Alright, come up here, pull the right lever. Leave. Grab a fish. Avoid bad guys. Go, go. No! Stupid crow. How am I gonna avoid these people? Dun, 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 dun. What in the world? Ugh. I gotta go up through the... I'm gonna lose the fish. Here we go. He's gonna come after me. All right, go, 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 go. Go. Great. Now the fish, I threw him on the... Oh. I threw the stupid fish. Forget it. Hold on a second. Where's my potion at? Actually, I'll use the ferry. Get... Oh, man, that's annoying. The dumb fish. Now I have enough life, I can just run through them and keep going. If this isn't worth it, I'm like, it better be worth it. Stupid fish. All right, we got plenty of life. All right, got the fish. We're gonna run this way. Watch out for the crow. There's Link's house. Go, go, go. We have to go up here. I'm just gonna run through. Go, Link! Go! Run! With your fish! Look out! Oh, shoot. Alright, where am I? I gotta go south. I can't go south. No. Come here. There. All right. All right, back on the path. All right, finally. And I'm supposed to take him to the dude. This guy. They say eating fish makes you smart. You have to give me this fish for this stuff, okay? Done. That's it? Wow. Wow. Okay. That was not worth it, but okay. Sorry, chat. Apologies. All right, we're gonna head back to the swamp ruins now. And hopefully pick up a few hearts along the way. Wait, this is not it. I'm in the wrong spot, aren't I? Yep. I need to go... Can I get there from here? I don't know if I'm not gonna risk it, because then I'll just be wandering all over the place. I forgot you could pick up and throw stuff at. Dude. Oh. No! I threw a boomerang at you. I need hearts. There's one. All right, it says from the swamp ruins, travel east 2 screens to reach Lake Hylia. Yeah, I think I'm in the right spot. One more screen over, and stupid crow. Oh! No! I'm struggling here, man. Look out! Alright, let's use our potion. Just remember we gotta replenish that. Alright, right when you enter the screen, walk to the north and you'll find a crack in the wall. Place a bomb and enter the cave. I can see. Oh, there we go. Can I dash it? Nope. Alright. Defeat the 4, whatever these things are. I don't know what they are. Maybe arrows. Let me try arrows. Ooh. And then the door will open up. You can walk to the left and right side of the screen by carefully walking along this... Oh, okay. The southern wall. Speak to the thief and he'll give you 300 rupees. Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? That's a lot. You can open the treasure chest and get 40 more, as well as bombs and arrows. I have like 900. I don't know if I need more. You got some bombs. You can pick up and throw a bomb you placed. All right. Let me read what this says. The walkthrough. Back outside, continue heading eastward around Lake Hylia. When you reach the southeast corner, turn northward and continue to follow the pathway until you reach a cave. All right. Eastward around the lake. Let me get arrows. No! Oh! I hate these things, man. Go around the lake. Nothing but rupees, no hearts. Ooh. What? Alright, follow the pathway to reach a cave. No cave yet. And then we got Spearin with a 2. Says a pixelated hippo chomps on a 1-up. He doesn't say that. That's the description of the graphic. But that's how it comes through on OBS. Describes the image. A pixelated hippo chomps on a 1-up. Thank you for the 2, Spearin. I appreciate that. Good to see you here tonight. Hope you're feeling well, doing good. I know you're. Oh, hold on. Oh, my gosh. These guys in it. Here's the cave. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. You're in the hospital tonight. Dialysis or something happened? You good? I hope everything's okay. Walk inside, place a bomb against a crack wall. You can collect the fairies from here, but the real secret in the middle of the room. Use the Pegasus shoes, dash into the fairy statue, and release a bee. Catch it using the bee catching net. I want to catch a fairy too. All right. Dialysis related. Okay, buddy. Hang in there. Be strong. I caught a bee. All right. They want you to spend the night. Follow the doctor's orders, man. Get healthy. Get the health right. Says this is an ordinary bee. It's a good bee. Link can't unleash it to defeat enemies on screen. Then the bee will return to Link. Exit the cave. What if I go in here? Nothing. All right. Just to the left of the cave, there's a cracked wall. Yeah, I see it right there. Alright, we got the ice rod. Its chill magic blasts the air, but watch your magic meter. This item isn't required until very late in the game, but has several uses earlier on. One more goodie to collect before entering the Desert Palace. It's right next to the dungeon. Travel back to the Great Swamp and make your way to the southwest corner of the overworld, Desert of Mystery. All right. We're not gonna need bombs. We'll play around with that thing if we need to. Let's see what it does. Nope. So it froze enemies, but it took a lot of magic. I'm not gonna use that. Dun, dun, dun. No, I didn't want to go there. Dun, dun, dun. Kind of like this music, man. Oh, I thought I stunned him. Alright, where are we now? It's right next to the dungeon. Travel back to the Great Swamp and make your way to the southwest corner of the overworld. So we got a ways. Yeah. Alright, we got a ways to go. Dun, 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 dun. I hate those crows. Experience says, I just wanted to stop by and say hi. Congratulations, Lee in chat. Thanks, man. Hey, hang in there. Be healthy. I'm pulling for you, man. I hope everything goes well. You hang in there. And thank you for coming by for sure. And thank you for the 2. And get this thing away from me. Dude. Oh! No! Alright, what am I supposed to do here? At the top right corner of the desert, there's a cave that Link can enter in the second room. Oh, so I'm looking for a cave. I'm not gonna survive though. Maybe it's... Oh, what did I hit? It's not up there. Oh, there it is. Alright, there's a cave Link can enter. In the second room, there's a crack along the southern wall. Place a bomb. And find another heart piece. Like, here. What's this guy saying? It is the Book of Mudora. With it, you can read the language. Alright. Yeah, I know. Didn't give me any life. Alright, once you've acquired the book from the south portion of the village, Kakariko, head to the Desert of Mystery, south of the corner of Overlord. Just in front of the entrance to the Desert Temple, there are 3 statues, one of which blocks Link's path. Walk up to the stone block in the center of this area, read the block using the Book of Mudora. Link will sing a song, causing the 3 statues to move, opening an entrance to the Desert Temple. Okay. If I can survive, I got half a heart. I don't need bombs. Oh my gosh, what hit me? So I put the book. To open the way to go forward, make your wish here and it will be granted. Is that supposed to be Link singing? Stupid crow. Oh! Dude. There. Now, shut up. Alright, here we go. Alright, the Desert Palace is a number. I don't need the book anymore. Desert Palace is a number of completely optional rooms. This guide will just cover the quickest route through the dungeon. That's fine. In the first room, there's a series of levers as well as BMOS that will shoot out a laser beam towards Link. Make your way towards the BMOS, and then take the pathway to the left. Clear the pots and head up. Oh, I see. Alright, I got a lever up there. He's not shooting me. Give me a heart. Nothing. Alright. A red devlin blocks your path. Deliver 2 sword slashes or 1 hit from an arrow to defeat this enemy. Now you tell me about the arrow. Continue left to screen, then head up through the open door. Small key can be found at the top left. Alright, continue left. No. Come on. I just need a heart. Alright. Whoa. Yeah, you missed me. Alright. Once like you acquired the book, simply dash into the torch so the key will drop. Then get the key and exit the room. Dash to the right 2 screens and then head down another. Alright, so 1, 2. I'm hearing some. Use a small key on the locked door. Okay. Defeat the... Alright. Alright, there's the compass. Oh boy. Okay, so it says avoid the balls and collect the big key. Alright. Afterward, head back down a screen and left a screen to go back to the main chamber. Go up a screen, left 2 screens. This time continue left 1 more screen. Wow, that's a lot. Head back down and get into the main chamber. Let's do that first. Oh. Alright, I think this is the main chamber. Isn't it? Head back down a screen. The main chamber. Go up a screen. Left a screen. No, wait. Left 2 screens, and then left 1 more screen. Well, doesn't this take you to the door? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Okay, this room has a series of pots. We did this. There's a floor switch. We got that. And then this is the power glove. This will allow Link to lift larger rocks. Go down a screen and then right a screen. Alright, down a screen. Watch for the laser. Oh, I gotta hit the thing. Oh! Then we go down and to the left. I got plenty of rupees now, maxed out, I think. Ooh, this guy's chasing me. Avoid the enemies. Exit the first half of the dungeon to the south to get back outside. Man, what did I miss here? Wait a minute. Here? While outside, walk along the left side of the ledge, and you'll be able to get another heart. Oh, look at that! Stupid bird. Lord. Oh, I got him that time. Alright. There is another entrance that is blocked off by some rocks. Oh, I can pick these up now. Okay. Enter the second half of the dungeon. There's a trio of blocks at the top right corner of this room. Yep. Alright, what do we... Oh. Yeah, but I got the magic key. Link can avoid these by hiding inside the entrance door, causing the tiles to crash against the wall. Link can just grab the key that's underneath the pot. Go through the locked door. There's another room filled with Beamos, and a series of Popo. Defeat the Popo and then head right through the door that opens. Oh, of course, I walk right into him like an idiot. Oh. Alright, this large room has several more Popo and Beamos. Halfway through the room, there's a series of pots for Link to lift. The second pot from the right holds a small key. Grab it and head through the door head. But I have the master key. I don't need... Oh. What do we got here? There's another flying tile room. This time the key's underneath the pot in the top right corner. Defeat the red eye gourd that is in the next room and pull out the lamp and light the 4 torches, causing the wall to move. I'll wait for these tiles to be done. So you can just hang out here, have a sip. And now they're done. Looking for a heart. Any heart? No heart, just a key. Okay. Arrows, magic. There's one heart, another heart. And I gotta light up these torches. 1, 2, 3. Now. Oh. Oh. Watch out. Yeah, how many is he? Great. I'm shooting arrows in the wrong direction. I'm not gonna make it, am I? Ooh, I tagged that guy. No, 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 no. Alright, do I have a fairy? I hate that I have to do this. Alright, go back to the arrow. Well, that's one. Another one. Got him. I think. Yep, got him. And the pendant. Let's go! Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so when there's only one left, the behavior will change, but we didn't see that. After it comes up on the ground, now shoot 8 rocks towards Link. I had them all weakened, so it was like one more slash. Collect a heart container, increase your health to 8. Do I have 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yep. Grab the pendant, and you'll be transported outside the dungeon. And that's it. We're done. Alright. Let's see if we can't do, let's get a few more things. It's, what is it, 11:30 my time. I'll keep going a little bit longer. Alright. Now that we have the power glove, it says there's more goodies to collect. We need 500 rupees. We got 1,000. We got 999. Be sure to check back for your chapter. We want to exit the desert. Go southeast and then continue all the way back to Link's house. Okay, so we're heading to Link's house. Don't touch the cacti. I hate those birds. Yep, I can even lift those now. The only thing I can't lift is the dark green ones. So I can lift those. All right. So B. Wait, can I go from here to get to my house? Because now that I can lift this. And you didn't even leave me anything, jerk. Oh. Dude. Okay, there's Link's house. From Link's house, head east, then north across the bridge. We're gonna do that. We're gonna head east. Continue walking north for 2 more screens. take out these guys. Oh. Then head east to reach the potion shop. Did I go the wrong way? Maybe that's over here. To the east of the potion shop, there's a large boulder that Link can now pick up since he's got the power glove. Toss it out of the way, then head east. This is... I think I screwed up here. This is the main... That's the main castle. I think I was supposed to go up. Hold on, let me look at this again. From Link's house, head east, then north across the bridge. Continue walking north for 2 more screens, then head east. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go up one more. Oh, I can't. Unless it's up here. How do... Come on, how do arrows hit each other? Jose's in the chat says, we'll be back soon. How long will you be gaming? I'm gonna do another dungeon, so I'll be here for a bit. Oh. Wait a minute. Where is this potion shop? Head east, which is right. Then north across the bridge. Continue walking north for 2 more screens. Then head east. Oh, east. I went the wrong way. I went west. Idiot. I mean, come on, man. Whoops. I know, Doug. I love the music. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Use your Pegasus shoes to ram the rocks, clearing the path. What are you talking about? Here? Or here? Defeat or avoid the buzz blobs and head along the right side. There's an assortment of enemies here. You can just avoid them as you head northward. We'll avoid them. Dun, dun, dun. That thing. All right. Head north. Tons of River Zora, but some of them will land on top of the shallow water and will then walk towards Link. You can stun them with a sword slash. Let me get my boomerang. Yeah. Oh. Nope, you gotta stay in the shallow part. Ooh. All right, hold on. What's it say here? You just want to walk up the pathway heading to the northwest. You'll see a piece of heart on the higher ledge. Right, we can't get it just yet. Once you start heading eastward, the water pathway will split. Take the southernmost pathway and head eastward. Make your way to the northeast corner of the waterfall, and you'll meet with King Zora. Well, he's not here. I must be going the wrong way. Yep. Oops. Oh, keep falling. Dude, they're all over the place. Once the path splits. Nope, this is wrong too. Here we go. Wahaha. What do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I want the flippers. Wahaha. But I don't just give flippers away for free. I sell them for 500 rupees a pair. Hey. Wahaha. One pair of flippers coming up. I will give you a free bonus. With your purchase, I will let you use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You never know where you'll surface. Wahaha. Da-na-na-na. Alright, so I have him equipped. So, from King Jor, walk directly south to find a waterfall. Swim towards it to jump down to the lower area, walk down to the left and find an area of land. Keep walking over and collect a piece of heart. Okay, so jump down. Head to the... Head to the left, you find a piece of land, walk through, and there's the heart. Alright. Jump down another waterfall and exit Zora's waterfall at the southwest portion of the screen. There's that. Southwest portion. Walk to the left side of the screen, you'll find a waterfall. Yep. Okay, hop into the water and swim into the waterfall to find a secret cave. Inside... that's what we found. Where you can throw certain objects in the water. After throwing an item in, a fairy will appear asking Link if he dropped an item. Say yes, and the fairy will Give Link back the weapon. There's a few upgrades Link can get from the pond. Link can toss his boomerang. Alright, let's throw an item. Select an item using the control pad and throw it using the Y button. Okay. I'll do my arrows. Hello there. Did you drop this? Yes. Don't drop it again. Alright. Throw an item. No! Dude. What if I said no? Won't you throw something in? Throw an item. Alright, throw the boomerang. Yes. I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. Alright. You can throw this faster and farther than the old one. Great, thank you. What else can we throw in there? Yes. Throw an item. Can't throw bombs. His fighter's shield. The glove, boots, flippers, the sword. Let's throw the shield in there. There you go. All right. Your shield is improved. Now you can defend yourself against fireballs. Let's see. Throw an item. We'll throw the empty bottle in there. Look at that. Medicine of Magic. To get such a potion free is quite a bargain. I guess that just gives you all your magic. I don't know. We'll find out. Just south of the mysterious pond, Link will find one of Zora's waterways located in the water. The portal looks like a mark where a river Zora will pop out from, but this one never disappears. Swim into it, and it will take Link to Lake Hylia, located at the southwest corner of the overworld. All right. Dude, get in there. Oops. All right, it says, after going through the waterway, swim northward to a small island within the lake. Enter the cave you find here at the Pond of Happiness. Link will find a pond, and if he walks up to it, he'll be given the option to toss rupees into the pond. Initially, Link can throw either 5 or 20. Alright. After tossing in some rupees, you can walk a few steps away from the pond, then walk back and toss more. Repeatedly throw rupees into the pond until you have thrown 100 rupees in total. The Queen of Fairies will appear, asking Link if he'd like to carry more bombs. Alright, so I gotta do this a bunch of times here. 2040. Throw a few. 60. Walk away. Oh no, I didn't mean to do 5. I get going too fast, man. 85. Choosing to carry more bombs increases Link's capacity to 15. I want to carry more bombs. The final upgrade for both bombs and arrows is a 10 capacity upgrade, giving Link a maximum of 50 bombs and 70 arrows. Oh, so now it's like you can throw 50 in so you don't like spend all day here. $50 bombs. Let's see. I feel like I want to carry as many bombs as possible. $25. All right, that's plenty of bombs. I'll get a few more arrows. And then we're moving on. We don't need all that. Carry more arrows. All right, can you give me some hearts? Just outside the Pond of Happiness, jump into the water and swim to the northeast. Oof. Northeast. Alright, here's a platform I can climb out of. Come on, Link. A heart, please. All right. Just outside. Okay. Follow the narrow water pathway up the screen and left to reach the bridge. Swim towards it, and Link will be taken to an area underneath the bridge. Speak to the camper found here and he'll give you a third bottle. Okay, so I gotta go under the bridge here. Oh! Shoot. Nope, nope. I gotta swim up there. I never like swimming in this game. I feel like I'm on ice. There's a camper. Yeah, he's weird, hard to control in the water. Yo, gent, you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you. All right. All right. It says swim back right. And down a screen to return to Lake Hylia. Use the nearby staircase to the right to resurface. That's where I was. Come on. Come on. There we go. Got my boomerang ready. I need hearts, man. Ooh. Gotta play this carefully because they're gonna come after me. Oh, and there's a heart up there. Got it. Okay. Let's see. Walk up a screen, left a screen, then up 2 screens. Walk up a screen. Yeah, I don't think this is right. Where are we going? Up a screen, left a screen. Then up 2 screens. Cross the bridge, then head up a screen along the left side. Walk left a screen to reach the cemetery. The cemetery is... Yeah, I'm not there. This is not it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Jen, come on. Stop hitting buttons. I need to go left. No. Oh. What's this sign say? This way to Eastern Palace, this way to Hyrule. Yeah, I don't want to go to the castle. The cemetery is right there. So technically, I should be able to jump off. Go up here. I need hearts, please. There's a cemetery. And make your... Ooh. Into the cemetery, make your way to the northwest corner. Lift up the 2 small rocks that block the grave, then push the grave open. All right. Northwest corner. Push the grave open. Fall down to find yourself back in the sewers of Hyrule Castle. Oh! Hearts? Nope. Not what I wanted. It says, now that you have some bombs and the Pegasus shoes, you can blast open the walls on the west side of the screen. Okay. Finally, that stupid thing. Ooh, 300 rupees. In this secret room, you find a trio of treasure chests. We got that. 300 rupees. Others containing bombs and arrows. Exit back to the right, then head up a screen. Go through the series of rooms to get back to the sanctuary, then exit to get back to the overlord. Okay, so they want us to do... We'll go through the castle. Man. Oops, missed that throw. There's one more. Okay, here's a sanctuary. And then outside the sanctuary, head left one screen and up one screen. See, I can pick that up now. Left one. Oh! Up one. Near the top portion of this screen, well, he was hiding behind the sign. All right. Near the top portion of this screen, Link can read a sign that says not to enter Death Mountain. I think I just picked that up and threw it. Just to the right of this sign, Link can lift up a large rock, enter the cave, which happens to lead to Death Mountain. Hop off the ledge and head right at the first turn. All right. Take the south path at the next turn and walk to the wall on the right. There is a narrow pathway heading northward, so go ahead and take it. Just to the right, Link will find the lost old man. Speak to him and then continue right to the next screen. I don't know who you are, but if you are going to go up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp. Continue right to the next screen. Okay. Avoid the pitfalls in this cave and walk to the far right of the room. Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. Okay, old man, thanks. At the end of the path, the old man tells Link to turn right, heading downward. Continue down this path and exit the cave. Turn right here. I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping the maidens be a part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he's trying somehow to use the power of the descendants of the wise men. All right. This area is filled with dead rocks and falling boulders. Lord. It's not what I wanted. A dead rock will turn into stone if Link swipes with his sword. This becomes troublesome as they can block Link's pathway. After a few moments, they will come back alive and move around. Avoid the enemies and boulders and continue walking to the right. All right, so we need to not mess around here. Let's back up to where Link first enters and take off. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that a hero rescued them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. Anyway, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. He gave you the magic mirror. This mirror is blue, clear, and beautiful. Okay, the old man will then walk inside of this small cave. Dude. Go inside! The wizard has deceived the king, and now he is trying to open the way to the dark world to complete your quest. You will need the moon pearl, which is in the tower on the top of the mountain. All I can do for you now is comfort your weariness. Come back here anytime. Alright, he gave me full life. After the old man walks in the cave, walk to the right and climb the first set of stairs that Link finds. Walk to the right, then up. Alright. Yes, I know. You gave me full life. Alright. What's up here? Is there anything up here? This is not the right way. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Dude! I swung this sword a million times and didn't get any of them. Are these just pots? What's up here? Where the heck am I? That's it? Alright, let me get my life back. Walk to the right and climb the first set of stairs. The walkthrough says... Alright, there's the cave. Walk to the right, find the first set of stairs Link finds. Walk to the right, then up. Link will find a cave. Ignore it, and instead walk all the way to the left side of the screen. Ignore the cave here, and instead climb up the rather large staircase. Alright. Oop. So... ignore the cave. To the right of the large staircase, Link will find a cave that he can enter. Directly south of this cave, Link can see part of another cave that is along the cliff. What? Okay. Jump down to this cave and enter it. Walk up the staircase. This walkthrough is weird. Okay, Link will find a cave that he can enter, but directly south of this cave, Link can see part of another cave. Oh, okay. Link can see part of another cave that is along the cliff. Jump down to this cave and enter it. I can't see down there. Oh, good thing I picked the right one. Right side, anyway. Walk up the staircase. At the north end of the room, and then walk around to collect a piece of heart. Gent, it is I, Sahasharala. You must somehow make your way to the top of the spectacle rock. From there, you can reach the Tower of Hera on top of Death Mountain. All right, fall down the hole just below the heart piece and collect some fairies. Do I have any? What's in my bottle? I do have an empty bottle, but I need a net. I need the net. There. There's a fairy. Get it! All right. Caught a fairy. Keep it in a bottle. Alright. That one can be free. Fall down a hole. Walk left of the screen and exit the cave south. Okay. Dude. All right. Jump off the ledge and walk to the left once again. Climb the long stairs, then head all the way to the right. Link will find a trio of boulders in the middle of this area. Okay, jump off. We're going back up the ladder again, or I guess stairs. There's a heart container up there. All right, there's the 3. Right in the center, Link finds a blue warp portal. This portal will take Link to the Dark World. Once Link arrives in the Dark World, he will change form, turning into a helpless rabbit. A rabbit? Walk directly west, and Link will find an area on the ground that has 2 distinct diamond-shaped patterns. Yep. Stand on the one to the right and use the magic mirror that we just got from the old man. Oh, now I remember. Stand to the one on the right. And it will transport you back to the light world. Man, I forgot about all this. Grab the piece of heart at number 11 that is nearby, jump off the ledge to the north, walk to the right, and enter the building here. this stupid thing? Alright, we're in the building. Tower of Hera. And this will be it. Once we get through this dungeon, we're going to call it for the night. It is midnight. And, alright. From the start of the... Oh, I forgot about these. The crystal switch. Slash the crystal switch to lower the blue blocks. I like this, that sound effect, too. Click. Walk down the steps located on the left side of the room. Oh. That one's throwing stuff at me. There's a pair of Stalfos as well as a mini Moldorm. You can defeat the enemies if you like, but you really just need to get the small key. Either hit the crystal block or snatch it up with the boomerang and walk back up the staircase. Let's kill this thing. I want the... I was hoping it'd give me some hearts. Stand north of the lowered blue blocks near the dungeon entrance. Use the boomerang to hit the crystal switch, causing the orange blocks to lower. Gent, it is I, Sahasrahala, the Elder. I have some advice. In the dungeons, you can... Oh, look into the magic mirror and return to the entrance at any time. Don't forget this. Can I kill that thing from... Yep. At the north end of the room, you can open the treasure chest to find the map. Avoid the red Kadongos that shoot fire at you, and use a small key to unlock the locked door at the northwest part of the room. No, I'm gonna kill that thing, man. I'm not avoiding it. It's a goner. That thing too. Alright, there's a series of flying tiles within this room. Break them with your sword. When will it stop? Oh, that one got me. That one did too. Oh no! Come on, there's gotta be some hearts here or something. Nothing? Alright, flying tiles. Break them with your sword as they fly by until all have been revealed. Slash the crystal tower, lower blue blocks. Yeah, I got that. Hit the crystal switch. How do I kill that thing? Can I use that? No, that didn't. Can I bomb this guy? Wow, I just killed myself. Come on, man. Alright, hit the crystal switch, lower the orange blocks, head down the screen, defeat the enemies in this room. If you'd like to make things easier, pull your lamp and light the torches. I need to, like, get a... Oh, not a bomb. All this magic. I need a heart. And we got the master key. The big key. Can open many locks. The small keys cannot. Walk back up a screen. Make sure that the orange blocks are raised before heading left. And they are. Hit the switch to raise the blue. Then head up the staircase. Make your way to the southeast corner of the room and head up the staircase found there. Alright. Can I go down this way? Yeah. Be careful not to fall down the holes here, as they'll take you back to the previous floor. Come on. So boomerangs don't work. And you seriously bounce off everything. Can I have some heart, please? Nothing. Defeat the hard hat beetles. Head left through the door that opens. So we're doing. This room will be slightly different depending on which blocks are lowered. In either case, step on the stars on the floor to change where the holes are in the room. Interesting. And I do not want that to happen. Can I shoot him with an arrow? Nothing. What about a bomb? Will that... No, I knew that was gonna happen. Magic powder doesn't do anything? Nothing. I just want a heart, please. Alright. Head up through the locked door. Make your way through this room, stepping on stars if need be on the right side. Be sure that the crystal switch is red and the blue blocks are up before heading up to the staircase. Alright. Ah! Come on. There's a heart. That's one thing that is nice about this game. I can just back up a bit so I can avoid that. Come on. No heart. Heart? Alright, finally. Alright, make your way through the room, stepping on stars when you need to be on the right side. Be sure that the crystal switch is red and the blue blocks are up. So in order to do that, I need to do that. It's kind of giving me, you know, a heads up before I get there. rupees. There's a heart. Oh. Compass. Don't need arrows. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? So I got the compass. Is there hearts anywhere? Alright. Defeat the mini Moldorms that are in your way. In the center of the room, open the treasures, get the compass, did that. Make your way to the northwest corner of the room and head up the staircase. Alright, what does this say? An orb known as the Moon Pearl is in this tower. Whoever holds a Moon Pearl is protected so that his form will not change in the Dark World. Yeah, I need that so I'm not a little bunny. Don't forget the Moon Pearl. Ooh, how do I get... Alright, maybe we come back to that. Step on the floor star that is on the left side of this room. Whoa. Whoa. To change the orientation of the holes, a small isolated hole will appear near the north central portion of the room. Stand directly north of this hole and fall down. Here? Yeah. You found the Moon Pearl. This protects the hero from the changing effects of golden power. Okay, got that. Walk down and make your way back to the northwest corner of the room, heading back upstairs. Oh, boy. Alright. Take care of this real quick. Alright, Link will... Okay. Walk to the north... Wait a minute. Head back up the stairs. Walk to the northwest corner of the room and you'll find a series of holes. If you fall down the northernmost hole, Link will fall down a number of rooms, falling into the large pots located in each floor. At the very bottom, he'll find himself in a fairy pond. Be sure to capture any fairies if you need to. Step into the warp portal or return to the higher floor. You mean... up here? Is that what he's talking about? Alright, let's give it a go. Yep, so far, so good. And there's the fairies. Now, do I have... Alright, all my bottles are full, so... I'll just take her anyway. And then we do this to go back up there. Alright, cool. At the east end of the room, there's a series of pots surrounded by lowered orange blocks. Each of these blocks has a recovery heart underneath and can be useful for recovering health if you have trouble during the boss battle. Once you're ready, climb the steps at the northeast corner of the room to enter the boss chamber. Dungeon boss comes in the form of Mold Orm. Once you're ready to battle it, leap off the ledge at the south end of the room to enter the arena. Mold Orm is a large worm, moves around the floor. The surrounding ledges are what causes Link the most trouble. If Mold Orm bumps Link off the ledge of the platform, Link will fall down to the previous floor. Okay, well, we don't want that. The weakness is its tail. The tail. We gotta attack the tail. Alright. Let's go. One. No! One. Two. Three. No! No! Oh! Does it keep the, do I have to do it consistently, or does it, like, keep track? Like, if I have to hit it 6 times, I've already hit it 4, right? I don't know. We'll find out. 1. No! Oh. You putz. Three. Come on. You're stuck. 4. No. Be patient. Be patient, Link. Be patient. No, Link! Oh. Come on, man. This is a pain. One. Oh, shoot. I had a shot. Oh, wow. What an idiot. I just jumped off. And now, look, I fell twice. Oh, my goodness gracious. I wonder if I should throw bombs down and just hope for the best. Seriously? No way. How many strikes does this thing take? Good Lord. I need one of my fairies here. Let me try the bomb strategy. Come on, we gotta get this thing. Come on. This is so random. It didn't work. I feel like maybe I go over to this side and hide. Yep. No, don't fall. Oh. No! Shoot. Lord help me. You know what I should do is not... Like, just back it up, like, before I fall. Instead of... Oh! See, like, just do this. I'm gonna kind of cheat. I was hoping to not cheat. See? But I am using it on the Switch, so I have that perk. Or playing this game on the Switch, so... I think that's 4. Oh, now he's going faster. Look at this guy. Ooh, got him. There we go. There we go. You're done. Give me the heart. Let's see. You've been defeated. Get the heart container. Get the pendant. And you'll be transported outside of the dungeon. And that is the 3rd dungeon. The Tower of Hera. So now we got all 3 pendants. And we are going to call it a night. You won the pendant of wisdom. With this, you've collected all 3. Go now to the Lost Woods to get the Master Sword. We're going to save that for the next gaming stream. Most likely, it'll be Monday night. How about that? All right. So from here, I'm going to set... No, hold on. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, here we go. Create a save point. Here we go. Save the game. All right. we're going to call it a night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. So many of you here on YouTube and over on Kick. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the super chats, super stickers, and all that. And then, of course, harass me to get the memberships set up. I will set that up and get that going. Be on the lookout. There could be a stream out in the workshop this weekend where I'm back to work on the bike. Be sure to subscribe. Um, to the Gentleman's Lounge and subscribe to the main channel, The Capable Gentleman. Follow on X and also Instagram. I'm Capable Gent over there. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night. We out of here, and we'll catch y'all next.